So how does a $5,000 Pontiac do in negative temperatures, whatever you want to say? How does it handle it? Well, just watch this video and find out, because it's gonna surprise most of you. Oh, gonna get a cold start so you guys can't see anything. But car's been sitting for a couple days, about -10, -12 degrees. The later part of this video will be like talking about if this car can handle cold weather. I guess intense cold weather. Here we go. Remote start, see if it works. Well, started right up. There's a little bit of hesitation, but that's pretty good for a $5,000 Pontiac. And sitting just like this for a couple days in sub-zero weather. I mean, it's pretty good, I'd say. It drives really good too. And you'll see that later on in this video. Sure, the car may be frozen on the outside, but it drives amazing. Like, it's shifting great, which is weird because my transmission's been having issues. And I've been told it actually might not be my transmission. It might just be my motor mounts. And I did some research on that. And I think it's just my motor mounts, because yeah, it's when the car shifts, but it's also when I just let off the gas, it'll jerk, and that's the engine. When you let off it, you know, it like shakes. But the car runs amazing. Obviously, I've been driving for quite a while. It's up to operating temperature now. It's got a full tank of premium gas, which is what I run in this vehicle. You know, you can drive it how you want it to. You got to be a little more careful though when it's below zero outside. Stuff's frozen, stuff will break. So don't run the car hard, but it's okay to accelerate hard once in a while as long as the car's warmed up properly, got gas. Anytime when it's probably like, I'd say under 30 degrees outside, you want to keep your car about half a tank or up. And if it drops down to like 10 degrees and under-ish, something like that, especially if it's below zero, you want it to have like 3/4 of a tank. You do not want moisture getting into your engine. It's just not good. Car started right up this morning, as you guys saw. Obviously it's gonna hesitate a little bit when it's sat overnight. When it's below zero outside, any vehicle will hesitate, but it started right up. I'll tell you one thing, a bonus when it's cold outside, cold starts sound really good, and the exhaust note is amazing. Like when I accelerate, it's like magnified, and it's awesome. It sounds so good when I step on the gas, man. I mean, it's awesome. But I'm gonna go get a little walk around to the car here, see how long I can stand it outside. I'm just in a sweatshirt with no t-shirt underneath it, just these thin sweatpants and Crocs, and then my bomber hat. So you can say I don't prepare, I guess you could say. I don't prepare for the winter. I've born and raised here, and I don't know, I'm kind of getting used to the cold, and this is just my everyday thing in the winter, even when it is, oh, -9 now. So just kind of how I dress, I guess. I used to wear shorts and a t-shirt still, but that got to be a little too much, so I upgraded. Well, here she is. Sounds just fine. I mean, you can see how freaking cold it is out there. Slush, ice balls, and my breath. The halo's still looking good. She needs a bath, but obviously car washes are closed when it's below zero, so can't really do anything about it. And I'm not gonna hand wash it. That'd just be a complete mess, and I'd probably scratch the paint. Yeah, just a little video to tell you guys that the car handles being in cold weather very well. Starts up great, obviously as long as your starter's good and all that good stuff. And prime the fuel pump, obviously you want to do that when it's cold. So I turn the key out to the on position all the way, and then you can hear the fuel pump kick on, and then I just let it prime for 5-10 seconds, and then I turn the key back, and then I do it again for like a second, and then start it, and perfect. And yeah, you guys saw the startup, so I mean, it's great. I mean, it handles snow pretty well, obviously as long as you have all season or winter tires, snow tires on it. I have all season tires on the front, and I guess all four I do, but tread's getting worn down in the front a little bit. But these wheels and tires are going to the GTP once I get my new rims for this, coming up in a couple weeks, so And obviously I'm ordering those rims with meaty snow tires on them because it's winter here. But then I'll get nice summer tires, performance tires around June. Probably like, I don't know, some Nittos or something. And people always ask me, you know, I'm missing lugs. No, I just have shorts on there. They're shorter than the other ones. I gotta get ones that match so it actually looks good. People always tell me, dude, you're missing lugs. No, I'm not, they're just short. But yeah, so it handles cold very well, starts up, drives great. Obviously you gotta let the car warm up. 15 to 30 seconds is the average warm-up time for a car in the winter. But you know, negative degrees, I'd say let it warm up for at least a minute or two. I let mine warm up for 5 minutes when it's below, like probably below 10 degrees out actually, but like today it was negative 11 and I let it warm up for almost 6-7 minutes with the remote starter, and then it was good to go. So yeah, it's doing really good. So I just wanted to add this little video to the channel, let you guys know if you're worried about one of these in the winter, like in Michigan, Minnesota, you know, anywhere that gets snow and gets pretty cold, you shouldn't have to worry about it as long as you keep up on the maintenance. Keep the premium oil, or premium gas in it. That's what it takes, is premium. Don't run 87 in it, especially in the cold. And then keep the oil changes up. Just keep the fluids good, and you should be good to go as long as you keep the maintenance going, keep it up. And I've had no issues in the winters with this car at all. No stalling, no dying on me. This is the most reliable car I've ever had, and I had a 2013 Ford Focus back in 2014. So it was pretty new, and that car was not as reliable as this. So it's a great car. Just common issues with these: transmission. Just fix the common issues, or make sure they are going to get fixed, and then it should be good to go. I mean, I love it. Correction, it is negative 13 degrees. So it's numb. I'm packed up on my way home from Christmas. I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas, and just a short little video talking about this car in very cold weather. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I'll be posting what I got my family for gifts. I'm not going to post what I received, just because I don't know, I don't really like doing that. I'm not trying to brag.